Hey guys, it's your boy Mark. I'm driving to a new home community. I probably haven't been over here in about a year. I'm out here in Newnan, Georgia, which is south of the city. I think, it's probably about, I'd give yourself 45 to 50 minutes to downtown Atlanta. But it has, I think, a lot of features that I know for a fact that people are looking for. Nice sized lots, very well done community swimming pool, and I don't think it has tennis courts. I think it has a cabana or a cabana. Either way, is it tomato or tomato? But I wanted to kind of, give you a feel of when you're about maybe now I'm about maybe a mile away, but kind of give you a feel. This is what I like to do if I can drive and film at the same time with my little stand. So you guys really get a feel. We get a ton of people that have only lived in the Buckheads, in the Midtowns, and in the city. And what we're finding is a lot of people are wanting to move to the suburbs because you can get 4, 5, 6 bedroom house, 4 or 5 with a loft, 2 or 3 car garage, and have excellent schools, still be able to go into town to, enjoy a night on the town and go to the Fox Theater, go to the Falcons games. But they really want, a great place to raise their kids, retire, get out of, major cities like New York or LA and just have an opportunity to live a very good and comfortable life. So it looks like the community is coming up here on the right. So after I turn in, I'll swing it around and then we'll start, driving through so you can kind of see. But here we go. This might look familiar to you because I actually taped it. Let me zoom out so you kind of get a feel for it, how big these lots are. We had a couple clients come down here and they just at that time could not afford it. So we want to make sure you're very well qualified, very well versed by watching our videos and our education and how the process works and all that. But look at these guys. I'm gonna kind of zoom in a little bit more so you can see. We're talking about 2 and 3 car. So far I'm only seeing 3 car, which is great. Homes, and there's some of your favorite large estate floor plans from this builder. As you can see over here is the pool and the cabana. I'll kind of zoom in so you kind of see that. And as you can tell, they're absolutely gorgeous. These I would expect to be 4s, 5s. They may even touch low 6s. You're not going to get these, big 2-story family rooms or the masters with the sitting areas without paying a nice, chunk of money, so to speak. So you have to be prepared. This is not for somebody that, is still working on their credit, has not saved appropriately for their down payment and closing costs, because you're most likely looking at, to be honest with you, I would say at this price point, you may qualify still at the lowest end for FHA or conventional 3%, 3.5%. But if it was me and I want an affordable payment and, I'd go VA if you're a veteran, so you could avoid the private mortgage insurance. I would go probably 5% down conventional. So have those credit scores, 680 or higher on a product like this, so you can take advantage of. The rates are still, like, as I'm taping this in early May of 2021, they're still in the high 2s to the low to mid 3s. So there's just so much house you can afford. So let's drive through. If I see any that are open, of course I will take a tour of it. But you might have seen me film this, like I said, about a year ago. These floor plans are absolutely gorgeous. They have ranch, they have 2-story, they have basement. You do have to be patient at this time for lots to be released. So if you're on a very, very strict deadline or timeline, I ask you to definitely be flexible if you're looking to build a brand new home right now in this market. Flexibility, preparation, organization are the keys. I mean, look at the size of these driveways, guys. I was so disappointed when, you know, a lot of people inquired about these, but had not listened to our advice, had not saved appropriately, and weren't able to act, because these people right now are probably sitting on anywhere from 75,000 to about 85,000 worth of equity. And you know, you try to educate people, you try to tell them, you know, how to prepare and be ready. Some people listen, you know, some people don't. But my hope is that when you're watching our videos, you are learning, because it is possible for you guys. This is not, you know, like I always tell people, this is not rent. This is not putting down a security deposit and getting it back after you move. No, you have to have done your research, know your locations, travel down here, especially if you're a relocator. And it's going to be very, very feasible for you. The amazing thing about something like this is it's only typically maybe anywhere from $2,500 to $5,000 to start building your home out here. I think that they are going to start, it used to be like maybe they would collect 50% up front for your deposit. I think they're going to go to a model of 100%, which shouldn't scare a lot of people, because again, if you're putting 5% down, you should be prepared. If you're going to do $20,000, $30,000 worth of upgrades, you should have that money. You should not be on your last dime, you know, so to speak. So, you know, this, like, look at this, the nice basement lot. This one is sold, it looks like. This one is looking at wrapping up construction over here. So we just would have to see, you know, be ready. With this particular builder, what they've been doing is, I'm gonna go look at that one, I think, and see what that looks like inside. I'm just gonna loop it around so you guys can see some more of the community. Pretty much you have to get pre-approved through their preferred lender. They're not accepting outside lenders. They're not, you know, using your bank or credit union. You have to use theirs, because there could be 40, 50 people on the waiting list, and guess what? They're going to trust their own lender. So you have to be prepared to go through your pre-approval. You should definitely not have any contingencies to have to deal with, which means you shouldn't have to sell your home or shouldn't have to do anything. You should just be approved and well qualified, and then that's how you can kind of get into a community like this. Excellent schools, shopping down the street. Maybe, I wouldn't say down the street, I would say maybe about 10 minutes away. Schools are right outside of this community, and they are top rated. So it's going to give you that more rural feel. You are going to have back roads if you want to go through like South Fulton County to get to town, back roads. But if you want to jump on a highway, you can as well. It's going to be off at 85. So look at these beautiful lots out here. They're absolutely gorgeous, and just ready for the lots to get released. So the process: DM us, Mark and Kurt. We saw your tour, your drive-through tour of the community in Newnan with the large estate homes. We will gather that information for you and put you right in touch with their preferred lender, so we can get you pre-approved and on these lists. And I'm gonna go take a look at this one. You'll get pre-approved. That looks real nice. I'm gonna go videotape that one. You get pre-approved, and you will then wait for the lot to get released. You will be able to go to a design center, which I believe is still in Swanee. I'm gonna go take a look at this one too. in Swanee, Georgia, which is north of the city, and pick out your upgrades. Again, be prepared. They were doing 50%. I'm going to tell you right now, guys, be prepared to do 100%. So if you want to put hardwoods everywhere, if you want to add quartz instead of granite, if you want to do all these kind of features, it's still going to be much more affordable than if you bought a piece of land, did a construction to perm loan, had to make those payments yourself. It's going to be much more affordable, and you're going to be able to have the builder do all the financing of the house for you to build something like this. All you have to do is go to a design center, put down your earnest money, put down your deposit, watch your house be built, go to the closing table, and it's your brand new home. So that's the process, guys. I'm going to run in here and kind of do some tours for you on some of these and give you a feel. I love this builder and I love their process, and please follow the process. That's all we ask. If people would do that, you know, we would have you in homes like that, you know, really quickly, really in a time efficient situation. The problem comes when people do not listen to our advice and follow the process. So make sure you do that. All right, guys, Newnan, Georgia, DM us if you're interested. We'll talk to you soon.